Hello, President Gold. You know, we had you here in the garden in April under very different circumstances. We had snow on the ground, we were in the greenhouse. What a difference the change makes in the backyard farmer garden. So we're really happy that you could join us again in all this beauty.
Well, it's great to be here in this beautiful setting, and I do remember that day literally trudging through the ice and slush for us to be together just, about 6 or 7 months ago, and here we are now among the butterflies and the plants and looking great.
Well, and speaking of trudging and touring, you have just finished a trip all the way across Nebraska, many communities, all the campuses. Talk about that a little bit and what that meant in terms of engaging the university with communities and what the takeaway was.
Well, you're exactly right. I spent over a week going from the very eastern to the very western parts of the state, 29 different stops, over 1,500 miles, ending up in Scottsbluff, Alliance, and Chadron, but starting up in the northeast in Norfolk and covering every single state college, most of the community colleges, chambers of commerce, etc. And you're right, it's all about engagement, and for me, it's about listening. And I do this every year, by the way. I've done it for the last decade. And it's about listening to Nebraskans, farmers, ranchers, backyard gardeners, and many others about what's important to them about the university, what should we be doing more of, less of, what aren't we thinking about, and most importantly, you know, coming back to your word of engagement, how do we optimally engage with Nebraskans who depend upon us so much?
So it sounds like community engagement and engagement in general is very personal to you. How would you define that for you yourself?
Well, I don't like sitting behind my desk. I didn't take this job to balance budgets and fill out spreadsheets. I took this job to be out in the community, to meeting with Nebraskans, to telling the story of this great university. You know, I was talking to a cattle feeder who said that without the input from our extension offices, that he would be nowhere near as successful, as productive as his facilities are right now. And I know that's exactly what Backyard Farmer does. We do a lot of different things, and you, I should say, do a lot of different things, but reach out to the communities that we serve is really important. I know some of your broadcasts are not all done here in Lincoln, but they're done across the state.
You're correct on that. And when you say One Nebraska, we think, of course, One Nebraska, and then beyond the borders of Nebraska, we get questions from Indiana, we get questions from surrounding states. So that to us is also a way that One Nebraska says we are bigger than just the state. Does that make sense to you?
Well, it not only makes sense, but the way I like to talk about it is we are here of, by, and for the people of Nebraska, but as an exemplar to the rest of the nation, and in many ways as an exemplar to the rest of the world. You know, if you look at some of our programs, let's talk for a minute about Daugherty Water for Food, which is one that has tremendous international impact in water safety and water supplies in developing countries all around the world, as well as being a major resource for agriculture, irrigation, and crop production here in Nebraska. So we are very much an international campus, highly respected, highly appreciated for our outreach in agriculture, our outreach in healthcare, our outreach in engineering and technology and so many other areas, but always focused right here at home in Nebraska.
So if you were going to plant one seed, either literally or figuratively, since it's almost time to plant that fall garden, for the future that would help us as Backyard Farmer help expand that even more, what would that seed be?
I would say that seed, which is core to our strategic planning, one of the major foundational pillars, is based upon partnerships. Public-private partnerships, public-public partnerships. And what I mean by that is with the legislature and the governor, with our federal partners, but also with every farmer and every rancher in the state, every big business and small business in the state, where we can come together and say, what could we do better as a partner as opposed to in our own separate silos.
So we want to thank you very much and ask you one more question.
Sure.
Are you going to State Fair? And if so, what's your favorite food?
Well, I'm going to State Fair. I'm going to be there on Husker Harvest Days, and I'm looking forward to that, see the latest in combines and tractors and whatever else. And how could it not be the corn dog?
A man of good taste, because that's my favorite too. Thank
Right
you
on.
very much, Dr.
It's
Gold.
always a pleasure.